And now, here's your host of Shaping Success, Wes Tankersley.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Shaping Success. I'm your host, Wes Tankersley, and I wanted to thank you for hanging out. I'm going to start doing a little series here of about 10 little quotes that help me to move throughout my day. Where do I get this information from? Sometimes it's reading, sometimes it's watching TikTok, sometimes it's scrolling through Instagram, just seeing the motivational quotes, or just straight out looking for them. This is one of my favorite ones, okay? You want to be great, make everyone around you great. At one point in my life, I was an assistant manager for Les Schwab Tire Center, which is a pretty big independent tire dealer, or used to be independent tire dealer around the Treasure Valley, around Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Nevada. Now it's huge. But one of the things that I learned was that as an assistant manager, it was very beneficial for me, for my employees to know how to do every aspect of that company just as I did. The more they knew, the better I was, the better they were. They were willing to push further, and they got some purpose out of what was going on. So as a person who is a manager, I want you to think about what you are doing or who you're around. What are you doing to raise those people beside you up? How are you making them better? How can you make them better? Are you selfish and you're just for yourself? And I will tell you that you will glean way more information and you will be a better manager if you are able to teach them the things that you need to do. Doing them is one thing. They say that it takes 10,000 hours to be proficient at anything. But if you want to be more proficient, then learn to teach someone else how to do it. A lot of managers that I worked for wanted to keep all their information close to their heart. They didn't want you to know as much as they did because they felt like if you did, then you would replace them. That's not the goal. The goal is to make people better. The goal is to elevate them. And there is a lot of pie to go around. And so that person who you are teaching to do those things will make your job easier. It doesn't mean that you don't have to do your job, but when you're not there, you have someone readily available to do that for you. So it's really interesting that people don't see it that way. And I want to implore you to teach the people around you to do more, because it is going to be better. You're going to gain way more from building someone up. And you might find out that that person at some point will disappear from the situation. And the reason they disappeared is because they got promoted or they went somewhere else where they could do their own thing. Understand that you have done a great thing and a great service to that person to build them up. In my opinion, it is all about building them up. The very best manager that I ever worked for taught me more than any other manager that I had, took me under his wing, trained me, and was that type of person who made me a better person. And that's the type of person I want to be. I want to be that way in my job, in my life, and through any situation that I am. I want other people to be successful, and that's why I do what I do. So if you want to make people great, then you have to build them up and make them better. I want to say thank you to Nikki Pavlovich, Michelle Brown, Deonis Gilmore, Wendell Fernandez, and Anna Mella for being Patreon supporters. If you guys want to join the Patreon, go ahead and do that. For as little as $3 a month, you can support the show and help it grow. And until next time, I challenge you to find the shape of your success.